All praises to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Let's get right into this lesson.
News. Just hours ago, Trump rushed into an emergency military meeting. The Situation Room went dark, phones were cut, and what followed? Full-scale U.S. military positioning. Over 30 United States military aircraft just landed in the United Kingdom, Estonia, Germany, and Greece. We're talking refuelers, surveillance planes, bombers, and 2 U.S. aircraft carrier groups are heading toward the region. This is not a drill. This is pre-combat logistics. The UK is moving too. They've launched Eurofighter Typhoons and Voyager refueling jets to the Middle East. British forces are now warfooting. NATO is posturing. Meanwhile, Israel continues to hammer Tehran. Iran just called for total retaliation if one more senior official is killed. And let's not forget, Iran-backed militias are already attempting strikes on U.S. bases in Iraq and Syria with drones and missiles. What's next? Trump says Iran must unconditionally surrender or face the consequences. This could spiral fast. Share this with everyone.
So, I'm not sure how long ago this was, but it seems as though the Iran and Israel war is going to kick off again. And Trump this time is going to put more heat on Iran. Now let's go to the next video.
Back to Poland. Last night, Russian drones hit Poland. Tens of Russian drones entered Polish airspace through Ukraine, destroying homes, grounding airplanes, and even forcing NATO jets to get in the air. Now, this is the biggest attack on Poland by Russia since World War II, and the Polish president has already sent out a tweet and confirms that the Polish air defense system shot down the drones. The Polish military is now on extreme high alert, and they are even in discussions, very high discussions, of invoking Article 4 of NATO. Article 4 is the holding a meeting in order to provoke Article 5, which would be NATO against Russia. We saw all airports in Poland be grounded and sent on high alert, and all airplanes in the air to immediately vacate the airspace. The Russians are saying that these drones were supposed to loop back around and hit Lviv in western Ukraine, even though truthfully, this has never happened before. And these are Iranian Shahed drones that are very easy to take down. This could be Russia testing the sky. Comment below your thoughts.
And as you see Esau making war against him himself, right? It says right here, let's go, scripture. A house divided, right? Mark chapter 3 verse 5, and if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. So you have Esau, Edom going to war with themselves. You have them going to war. It's white people against white people, which is really Edomites, or so-called white people going against so-called white people who would call Edomites, right? As you can see, you have Russia going against Ukraine, and it seems Poland, and it's going to get involved. If not, probably by the time, maybe a week later, they may be involved. Who knows? The Lord knows. But now they're saying that Article 4 is basically the preparation for Article 5 to basically see if Article 5 should be activated. And we know that Article 5 is to have NATO go to war with Russia, right? It is going to cause a full-scale war, because this isn't just going to be NATO against Russia. This is going to be Israel against Iran, and you get the point. So it seems as things are escalating much, much, much faster, brethren. We're not at that time. It seems we're escaping that time where, back then something happened major, and then 6 months it would just be quiet. And then something would happen, and 6 months later, nothing. And then something major would happen, and 6 months later, nothing would happen, right? This time you have it to where things are happening, and the most that goes by is a week of quietness. So it's good that Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is coming back to judge this earth. Now, let's get Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars, rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet, right? So even though we see how much this escalates and stuff like that, and it seems as though this world is about to end right then and there, because the nukes are about to go off, we know that the end is not yet, because the CHIP must come first. So this is, I just want to say, to keep you updated, brethren, hope this lesson is edifying to the elect. and hopeful electing of 144,000, and all praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and Shalom.